You are watching the prophetic series with Apostle Raymond Ida, the icon of hope.
All power, all exousia, not all dunamis, not all grace, and not all is has been given to me.
A place of hope for everyone. We are a people prepared to conquer and subdue the world for Christ.
How to do forensic prophecy with power following. It's an edition of the prophetic series, and you're welcome to this platform. In case you're new here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, make sure you comment to tell me how the video affects your life, and share to bless somebody. The prophets of old, when they prophesied forensically and with accuracy, their prophecies were backed with mighty manifestations, miracles, dynamic miracles. And most of these miracles were those that they said out of their mouth, proclaimed as a portion or backup of the prophecy. Some they even said outrightly, God said, these will happen. And these things were things that are, that are breathtaking. Breathtaking. You should be afraid to say them unless you're sure God is actually talking. So they said those things or proclaimed those things, and they came to pass. What was the secret? In my own case, one of the rare privileges I have is that God gave me the privilege of working in signs and wonders, mighty acts, ever before launching me fully into the prophetic office. I was prophetic from the start of the ministry, but over time, walked into the prophetic office. But before I came into the prophetic office, the signs and wonders things, the mighty manifestation was obvious. And my prophecy was, along that line, saying things that will happen and watch them happen. Not necessarily giving people specific individualized prophecy, but saying those things that were bound to be as I ministered the word, and they happened because God backed them with power. So there are secrets that you must engage in order to bring your work in the prophetic faculty to this pedestal. And that's what we're here to do. Number one thing is, let the word be alive in you. One of the things I observed as I start out, seeing cancer drying up when I gave a word, seeing barren wombs opening when I gave a word. I mean instant miracles, okay? Seeing people that had fetus dead after 10 months, or even in the middle of pregnancy, and then those fetus start breathing again and they give back to them, or people with overdue pregnancy giving birth to children as are declared after prophesying to them in meetings and in the sight of all people. Undeniable miracles. The secret is the word had to be alive in you first. Before ever thinking of prophesying, let's study the word and have the word alive in us. If Jesus walked on the water, let's imagine us walking on the water like Peter was attempting to walk with him. Let's try to come into that atmosphere where it happened. If Jesus spoke to that man by Bethesda who was sick for 38 years, and he picked up his mat and walked, as Jesus said, arise, pick up your mat and walk, and it happened. Let's be able to catch that revelation, okay? Be there, see it happen. So as you are studying the word, it shouldn't be an old story, no. It's something that is still happening. That should be in your mind. And you are going to manifest it again. Because you're going to meet another person with the spirit of infirmity for 50 years, 30 years, and like that, or 10 years, as you finish your own study. And you're going to experiment that word you read. So for me, prophecy begins, if it's going to carry power, with the power that was packed up in the course of my studying of the word. So the later is not the issue here. It's the rhema in the later that we're talking about. And it should be alive in me so that when I am coming out to minister prophetically, I am coming as the word embodied. You see? Now I'm a container carrying the truth. And the truth is responsible for mighty manifestations. And so I cannot show up and there is no mighty manifestations. You see, so the truth now prompts what I'm going to say. And on that account, the truth is going to back what I'm going to say. And there's going to be the performance of what I'm going to say. So when I catch the prophecy and I declare it, the truth will back it up and it will manifest. Number two, see the miracle before you say it. That's how the prophets are. You are a prophet, you get me. You are a prophetess, you get me. No, you are not praying like you're blind. No, you are seeing the miracle. It is already happening before you proclaim it. So don't join the line or queue of those persons who are prophets praying in case it will happen. You have just prophesied, she got toothache, and she confirmed, yeah, there is toothache. Now look into that tooth. That's how I do it. Look inside their mouth. Let the mouth be closed. But you have eyes, prophetic eyes that can penetrate anything. That's why you can prophesy people's undies and people's, into people's purse and, their bank cards, their ID, the amount of money, and every other detail contained in their purse or wallet or bag. You can prophesy it. You should be able to look into that bag. And if you are not doing it before, so you're listening to me now, travel with me into that realm, okay? It's an issue of realm. That's how I do it. So your mouth is closed, but I'm looking at your jaw and I'm looking at the exact teeth that has got a problem, that has got a hole. And I'm declaring that that hole is filling up now and that teeth is recovering now. As I'm saying it, I've already seen it happen in the realm of the spirit. So what I'm declaring is manifesting what is already done. So when I proclaim a miracle, as I prophesy, I am only manifesting through words, an act, accomplished act, done already. Glory be to God. I love that. So that's the secret. When I say a cripple should rise and walk, no, I've seen that cripple walking in the realm of the spirit. So see the miracle. When I say money is coming for you, ever before you hear me prophesy and say, God told me to tell you that in 3 months from today you are enjoying financial breakthrough, I have already seen that financial breakthrough and seeing you walking in it, even when I'm prophesying virtually, and I'm seeing only your name or perhaps your profile picture. I am already seeing you walking in the reality of financial breakthrough in the 3 months period of time. And sometime I will trace it onto the point where it's after 60 or 70 days into the 3 months period. It will begin, and then few days later, or within the rest of the 20 days from the 70 days, there's going to be a fullness of the manifestation of the prophecy. I should be able to track all of that. I should be keen enough to give that kind of attention to God to use me to see to that depth. And when I manifest it with words, nothing can stop it. So my words are vibrations that cannot be altered. If we are not there, Satan will still hold them captive. So that's what we're sent to untie the people of God, usher them into their God-given destiny. Number 3 thing about doing forensic prophecy with power is angelic presence. One of the leverage that prophets use is angelic presence. On a lighter note, I want to say this. If I'm coming to a meeting, what am I crave and cry that makes me to go into in-depth prayer and fasting, okay? And not just 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, or 4 days, or 5 days. Get that? Ease. Because I want to enjoy heaven's company. If I start behaving like angels, angels will be attracted to me. They don't eat human food. And if they eat at all, it is once in a while. It's not habitual. So if I start desisting from habitual acts of humans and behave more like them, they'll be attracted to me and God will allow them to come, okay? So when I come into a meeting in the company of angels, you see, the first thing is that I'm able to perceive and see and hear these angels. That alone gives me an atmosphere that warrants accurate prophecy, then forensic prophecy. On top of that, a leverage on the power field created by angelic presence to manifest things. When we command miracles to happen and they take place, we're actually manifesting things. These are things that God has done, can do, and that resonates in our spirit, and then we effect them with utterance of the word. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, the word says. So sometimes the angels, the prophecy is something we do together with the angels. One angel is giving me an information there, the other one is giving me an information there, the other one is giving me an information there, the other one is giving me information there about you. And I put everything together, detail everything, and then with the presence of the angel, depending on the individual roles of the angels, I can also have them involved in the process of manifesting your prophecy. Let's say deliverance is needed. There is the wheels to help do that. Let's say demonstration of power is needed. Here is the cherub to do that. Let's say an atmosphere of worship is supposed to be created to fulfill your prophecy. There are the seraph to do it. And then let's say there is a need for good news to be released. There is Gabriel standing to bring in the good news, and that kind of joy of fulfillment because of the good news that came, that comes. Now you'll be able to even receive a message right in front of me that I didn't say, that gives you joy and sense of fulfillment and happiness. So this is it about prophesying with power, doing forensic prophecy with power. You want to take this deeper, sign up for my course in the Shallow School of Seers, the certificate course in forensic prophecy, or the diploma course in forensic prophecy, or the micro forensic prophecy certificate course. These are courses in levels, respectively. God bless you. See you in Shallow School of Seers, as well as in my next video.